Hey folks, welcome to the Clear Creek Cabin Mini Farm. So you may have seen in one of our recent videos that we've got a small Glenwood cook stove, very similar to our large one that we have here in our barn. This one here in our barn we use for heating in the winter, and in the summer if we want to, we can also cook out here if we needed to. If for some reason we lost power in the house, we could actually come out here and cook without heating up our house in the middle of summer. I digress a little bit. But anyways, we got the new Glenwood F stove up in our cabin. And when we got that stove, again, being as small as it was, whoever had it originally from the day when that they had it, it was set up to burn coal in it and not necessarily wood. What that basically meant was that inside the firebox in the stove up there, it was lined on this side, that side, the back, and the front, all with a fire brick that's about 2 inches thick. That narrows down the firebox for burning wood. I really don't have an intention in burning coal. We have 10 acres of property here. I've got all the wood I could possibly need. We've got the tractor, the grapple, chainsaws, everything we need to do our own wood. So that's going to be our main heat source, obviously, is wood, and we've done that for years. We really like the Glenwood. It burns very, very well, but what we wanted to do is be able to convert it for wood versus coal. I sent away to a company up in Maine called the Auburn Stove Factory. Great guy by the name of Mike Blias. He really knows his business. He actually is a cast iron foundry. They actually make these parts. So I was able to get him to help me, and what we've created for our stove up in that house is the metal fire liners that go on each side of the firebox, a new grate for the bottom. Now, again, and I'll show you in the other stove. In the other stove, there's a coal grate with a crank in here, and what that would do is you'd be able to crank the coal and turn all the ashes and drop them on down. In the new firebox for firewood, there's a slide grate that slides in and out that you can shake the grate and drop the ashes and all down, and I'll show you all that, how that works. But right now, I just wanted to show you the parts that we got from the foundry. He does a great job, and let's open up the box and see what we've got here for the weigh-in parts, and then we'll show you installing these in the stove up in the house. Okay, this is the bottom grate, and what will happen is that we will take out the bricks from both sides. We'll take out the grate that's for the coal, and again, I'll show you how that rotates and how it takes out. It's kind of an interesting system, but this bottom grate will replace that. And what this allows you to do is, from the very front of the stove, you'll be able to slide this back and forth and shake the ashes out of the firebox into the pan that catches below. So again, you can see how beautifully he did this, all cast iron pieces ready to go. This looks like it's the right side, so what will happen is once this gets installed in the bottom, this will get installed on the, what I'm calling the right side. It's actually the left side of the stove. And then the right hand side, which is the oven side, is this one here. And this fits right in these two little nipples right here. And then bolts up on top. There's actually clamps that are on each side that hold these in place. So you'll see beautiful parts and pieces. I think it's going to open up the stove a little bit. I'll have to take some measurements and see exactly how much, but it looks like it's going to open up the stove by possibly as much as an inch or so, because these are only about an inch thick, not even a half inch thick, 3/4 inch thick, versus the 2-inch fire brick that's in there. So we'll get this installed in the stove, and we'll show you how that installation goes. We hope that it's going to help a lot. I think it will. Okay, so as you can see, this is the coal grate here with the coal crank, and this hole's got to come out of there. The fire brick is here, being held down by a little bracket here, and then also the fire brick over here with another little bracket right over here that we have to take out as well. This little bracket here that holds down the brick over here. Hopefully we should be able to get that off. There's a little screw in here that I can take out. That'll get these out. And then there's a little cotter pin over in here. Over here. That'll get these out. That takes out that little bracket there. Now I can remove these 2 bricks. Gonna have to get a screwdriver to take this one off over here. There's a nut on the inside of the oven for this little bolt. And that, I can remove these 2 bricks. Okay. And we can just set this side up here for now, along with our counter pin. And we'll put our little bracket up here too so we know where it is. Now this whole fire grate should come out of here. I'm not sure exactly how. Oh, it's not easy. It's not easy. Just gonna be able to lift it up and get it out. I think it's pretty heavy though. It's pretty heavy. It is. Okay, the new grate can go in. Reverse order of the one we took out. Sets right down in place there. The left one goes in. And I'm not quite sure how it goes. I think it may go this way. Looks like it might. I don't know. 100% sure. I think that might be the way. And the oven side one goes in over here. Like that. Okay, double check something here. What we can do is put this one back in place, and it fits perfectly. Hopefully this will work now. Can go down a little bit further. There we go. There it is. Perfect. Perfect fit. Now the last thing that we need to do is we need to move the little cover that covers over the slide grate over the hole where the coal grate is, and I'll show that to you. It's this little cover right here. Now, I don't know if this has ever been moved in the stove in 120 years, so hopefully we can get it to move. Okay, all done. As you can see, the new liners on each side, and the grates in the bottom, and it probably cleared up for us, probably a good inch or so worth of room. So I'm real happy the way that this is turning out. Just got to button it up and call it a day and wait until the next time we need to fire. Thanks for tuning in. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to our channel, tell your friends about our channel, and stop back in and see us. God bless you till the next time we see you.